Hi everyone, Hayden from Little Green Alien, and today I got a new custom. So right here I have probably like the most movie accurate Mr. Potato Head they have released, I would say. I know he has more than one mouth, but this is one of the ones he has in the movie, and the eyes. I think that this is the best one they have out there. I mean, the collection one's pretty cool. But those are extremely rare, and honestly, they're not even movie accurate, I don't think, because, like, it's more for the display piece, I think, more than the movie accurate toy. I'm kind of more on the lookout for movie accurate toys, but I would like to get a collection Potato Head. But there is one thing, the eyes are one piece. So, like, the eyes, they're one piece, so you have that, but that's it. And the shoes are one piece. But we'll put this aside. I just bought another one of those that I am going to do the same thing I did to this one on it, but right here is an older Mr. Potato Head. Now, you can see the eyes are pretty, don't look too good, but you'll see what I did in a second, and I think you'll think it's pretty cool. So, you can see he's pretty old. This is, I don't even know when he's from. Doesn't have the mouth from the movie. But, you know, he's Mr. Potato Head. Now, these were eyes that I found at a flea market for like 25 cents. So, this was the test run. So basically what I did is I cut them in half. And I made it so that they're two separate pieces. And I kind of just cut the peg in half. And I glued it back on there. So it's basically like these two used to be together, but I cut them in half, and then I cut the peg in half. So basically you'll just like kind of like put it in here, and then sometimes they're a little hard to put in, but yeah, kind of just like that. So I mean, that is movie accurate in its own way. And like I said, I just bought another one of these on the right for $10 that I will be doing to that. And hopefully it'll work. Because, I mean, I do want to get one and keep it in perfect condition. But I do plan to attempt that mod on there. I mean, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work and I'm just out $10. Not that big a deal. I mean, I used Christmas Amazon gift card money, so it'll be here in a couple days. Yeah, I know this one on the left doesn't really look like the one from the movie, but it is pretty cool that he does have the eye mod. So yeah, I mean, he doesn't have like two holes on his head, but like this was just kind of like something I thought would be easy to do when I wouldn't have to like drill it in, buy clay to fill the hole in, then I'd have to paint it. Just seemed much harder that way, and honestly it just seemed easier this way. This is a pretty easy mod. So yeah, I am really happy with it. So yeah, I mean, I know it's not the greatest thing. You don't have to say it in the comments, but I'm actually really happy with it because I mean, it's just, I've kind of always wanted a Mr. Potato Head with separate eyes, just like in the movie. Like, if you saw my video where I reenacted, like, the first scene in Toy Story, this would have been really good to have. So, you know, maybe I'll redo it or something. But, yeah, because I kind of just, like, I don't even know if I still have it. Oh, I actually do right here. I just kind of, like, use the sticky stuff, drew a pupil on it, just made that as the eye, just to like kind of represent what was happening. But yeah, it's actually, I think it's pretty simple. You just have to kind of cut down the peg. That was the hardest part. But other than that, it's actually pretty easy. Now, I mean, you can kind of see that, like, you can kind of see the middle, but honestly, I don't really mind it just because it's cool what he does. So, I wish, yeah. Honestly, if I had a collection one and they were more common, what I would do is I would just kind of like saw the eyes in half. Because if you know, like, they have two separate holes for the eyes, but like it only works like they're just one piece, but they go into two separate holes. So yeah, really, all I would have to do is just saw them in half, and then like one eye in one hole, one eye in the other hole. But you know, we don't have that with the old Mr. Potato Head, and I really just don't want to go through all the work of having to drill a hole, and then there'd be like this clay over it, and it just wouldn't even match the color. Then I'd have to like find paint. It's just, I think it's just easier the way I did it. So if you're just looking for a simple Potato Head mod where you just kind of like wanna just have the eyes as two separate pieces. Maybe you're doing live action Toy Story and you need the pieces for like One-Eyed Bart, or I don't know, whatever it is that you need them for. It's like you can see kind of, I'll like try to, oh well, his other eye fell out. I'll kind of show you what I did. So like basically what I did was cut them in half. You can just see I kind of like, the peg came off, cut that peg in half, I glued it on, and I just kind of sanded down the end, or, well, I whittled down the end. So, like, they would all fit, and they fit nicely, actually, because, like, yeah, like, now I know this isn't as good as other ones you've seen, and this is honestly probably one of the worst ones, but I really was just kind of going for the effect that it would do that, and not so much for movie accuracy. I mean, I know movie accuracy is our goal, so that's why I bought another one of these ones, because that's the most movie accurate one they have. So, yeah, I will be doing the eye mod with him, and yeah, I'll post a video about it pretty soon, but once I get it, and once I do it, and if it was a success or failure. But this is just kind of a preview. I mean, you can probably see these eyes are very dirty, but that's because if I was going to screw up, I wanted to screw up with a really piece of crap pair of eyes before I did the real thing. So, that's my video on my Mr. Potato Head mod. I hope you really liked it, and if you attempt it, let me know how it went. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.